Hello teachers. Today I am in conversation with Dr. Manila Carvalho, the principal of DPS East. Hello ma'am, welcome.
Thank you for having me over here.
Yeah, good to interact with you ma'am. I have a quick few questions for you. We've noticed that you have a lot of initiatives that are happening in your school for children and teachers. Can you just, maybe the green initiative that recently happened during Diwali. Can you help us with details of more such initiatives you do for children?
So as a school, DPS Bangalore East goes beyond the textbooks. So we are not focusing only on academics. We believe in overall development of the students, and skills is something that we really focus on because the current generation of children, I think their future skills are something that are very, very important. Marks are okay, but marks all the time you don't carry on your forehead and walk around. But the way you present yourself, the way you talk, that matters a lot these days. So we are preparing the children to strengthen their skills. Accordingly, the activities in the school also will change as the generation of students come in. So we do have activities where the children will enjoy their own hobbies. So we have varieties, about 36 hobbies which we give to the children, and we let them choose that you want. They can try for 3 months, and if they want to change that to another hobby, they can still do it. So that opportunity we give to the children. So we have band, music, roller skate, or taekwondo, or karate, ballet, or literary activities like reading books, writing, anything. So there are a variety of hobby classes which happens for 1 hour 15 minutes every week. So children choose that according to their interest, and they do a lot of art and craft material. We provide them cooking without fire. So a lot of things are there. Children according to interest, they do it. And children look forward for these days because that is something very interesting. And they enjoy spending time with their own friends doing these things. Apart from that, we need to work a lot on sustainability. So a lot of activities are going around that. Some chapters related to the subjects what we have. Teachers work on that and do it in the classroom for their project work. Apart from that, we also encourage children to do individual thinking. One of my students is working on fashion designs or fashion industries, where they get the material or work for cheaper labor. But the brands are so costly, they make profit, but not the person who is really working at the ground level. So she's working on with income tax office and trying to find out, see when the TDS is filed, where one column is shown how much salary that they're drawing. So even that start of the society also should get benefit of that brand, what has gone to the market. So she's working on that, and in fact her project has been selected by UN, and there's an organization called 1M 1B which is associated with our school, and they're taking our children to Switzerland now, which we are going now to present a project. And there are a group of students who are also going to debate there in the UN at Switzerland, Geneva, where they're talking about sustainability project that we are doing in the school. Apart from that, we give a lot of importance to sports here. So we have about 36 different sports which children we offer to. And right from lower classes, we tell the children choose the sports that you want. So every 3 months, we offer them one sport. So every 3 months, the sports changes up to 3rd standard. So children learn the sport, children learn the rules and regulation. And finally, we choose one sport, one team event, one individual event. So which they can represent. So that we offer. So we have good set of teachers, physical education teachers who are specialized in various sports. So we start sports in the morning at 6 o'clock, and children finish their sports by 8:15. They have their bath and they have their breakfast, and by 8:15, 8:20 they get back to the classrooms. Some children stay back after school hours at 2:30, and they continue till 4 o'clock. So some come in the morning, some come in. So throughout we have sports happening, even during holidays. And a lot of children go for various academies for their other coaching. So I do allow them to go and come little later to school, maybe at 10 o'clock, or some leave at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So parents take permission well in advance. So we don't deprive the children when they're going out for any, because finally we are here as a school to create a career for the child. Finally, what we are doing is finally to build up a career. So if the child is having the desire to build up a career in sports, why not? So we prepare them accordingly, because under sports also it's not necessarily you need to be a physical education teacher. There are a lot of job opportunities under that. So we prepare the children accordingly and allow them to do. Then We also host TedX here in our school. This is 7th edition. We have just finished. And this is the entire event was planned and executed by the students. We believe in giving the opportunity to children to think and design the program. We also organize Invictus. It is an event which is hosted by 9 to 12 standard children. It's like a fest. So the entire event is planned and executed by the children, where they have varieties of stall, various competitions. So when our children take part, I do not allow them to be a part of the competition, because I always tell them you cannot be winning and taking prizes when you're hosting yourself. So they will be only presenting it. So the first event will be theirs, where they'll be showcasing their talents, but that will not be counted for the competition. So where the children who are coming from the other school will put up their program, and they will take part in the competition and take away prizes from our school. So the children know that it is not necessary that we need to compete all the time. They should know,
Right.
I am talented, but give opportunity to somebody else. So we do that. Then we organize a lot of field trips for the children, because leadership qualities come even from there. They would like to enjoy with their friends. They will be responsible for their own things. They learn to stay away from their families. They learn to mix with the group of students who are there. They learn to enjoy the nature, the part of the activities that we organize. So we feel this is also very, very important. We do a lot of exchange programs with the other countries. Germany is something which we do since the last 10 years.
Oh, wow.
This is the 10th exchange program where our children went. Now they are coming on 2nd of November. About 14 children. We choose these children, boys and girls who are interested to go. They need to work on a project. So a project could be, comparing the historical places of India, historical places of Germany, or age group of India, age group of Germany, or it could be spices here, anything. So they have been working on different projects. We shouldn't be just children are going to that country, while away their time and come back. No, they have to really work and present this project to the parents on the last culmination day, where they will be given a certification also, because these certificates are very valid for the children when they later build up their profile, when they apply for universities or later on for the jobs. Because these days job market doesn't look at your marks alone. In fact, I was in Bombay yesterday, where I was talking with a lot of universities, and they were saying, there are academic brilliance is fine, but that is not everything that we look for. What we look for is what the children have done for the society, how the children have helped the others, any project that they have done on their own, anything that they've added to the society. So leadership qualities, these are the things that we look for in children, and not only the academic marks. So I think that is where we need to look at these days.
Another question, ma'am. You're referring to TEDx here. You've been doing TEDx successfully, TEDx Youth, for 7 years now. How do you think events like this help children, ma'am?
They're a big eye-opener for our students, because for every TEDx, I bring one ex-student. Our own alumnus comes and speaks along with the other speakers. So they feel very proud to see their own student on stage and their journey. It is not that everywhere we get laurels. A lot of time we fall, we get up, we fall, get up. And how the life is made later on. And it is the drive that matters. So every speaker, when he comes on stage, they speak about their interest, the drive that they've taken. That matters a lot, because current generation of children, many of them do not know that, any difficult task, what they just want to give up. And these days children are saying, instead of saying sad, I'm saying depressed. I think depressed is the word which is used. You cannot be using the word depressed unless until you have been assessed. Proper analysis needs to be done. So these children have less patience. So they should understand, to be successful in life, the success doesn't come overnight. There is a path for that. And we have to get up, fall and move ahead. And in that journey, you get to meet so many people who will be your great support. So that takes you further, because all the TED speakers speak about these things. The journey, which is beautiful now, also had those thorny, paths earlier. And the challenges to face, not to give up. Don't give up the things so easily. Take it up as your challenge and take it forward. That matters. So that is why we organize a lot of these TED Talks, because that gives a lot of information apart from your textbook and notebook. Of course, children can log in and see TED Talks, but when they see the people face to face on stage and speaking so flawlessly, I think that brings a lot of change in our children. And they do come and tell, ma'am, one day I want to be on that stage. They come and tell us.
Very good, ma'am. Ma'am, I've interacted with you, I've interacted with the teachers of the school. So I see that you have a proactive teaching community here.
Yes.
And so happy to see teachers who have progressive thinking. So do you have any initiatives for teachers that you do here, apart from what you do for students in your
Yes,
school?
definitely, because our teachers are the strength of a school. If the school has done well and doing well, I think it is because of their contribution, their creative thinking, that matters a lot. Because each teacher is like a mother in the school, and those 40 children are molded by her. So it is not easy for a teacher to keep them engaged throughout unless and until they're hands-on with certain activities, certain thought processes, or thorough with the content. So we need to prepare them. So we do a lot of sessions for the teachers. Workshops are conducted. It's not only the compulsory workshop that we want to do, what CBSE is suggesting. Apart from that, a lot of workshops are conducted. How to build, have a motivating spirit within yourself. How to present yourself at a gathering. How to write a paper, present a paper. How to improvise on your lesson plan. Or it could be when they're, how to take this, when the children are taken abroad. So how to handle these children when they're going, because sometimes teachers go for the first time. Exposure is not there. So how to prepare the children, because they shouldn't get scared taking the children. They'll be about taking 30 to 50 children along with them. So they need to be strengthened how to take these children. So give that support and tell them, in the world, everybody make mistakes. There is nobody in the world who can say, I have never made a mistake. So tell the teachers, you make a mistake, acknowledge it and don't repeat it. That is important. So you have to find a way that not to repeat that mistake, then nobody will accept it. First mistake always okay, second is okay. But mistakes cannot be a routine. That one we need to overcome and have a confidence. I encourage a lot of teachers to read a lot. We are having about 300 plus young authors in our school who write books here. So in the similar pattern, I encourage the teachers also who have started writing a lot of poetry for the magazines, for the newspapers, they do write. And we have a lot of teachers who are taking workshops these days. So young teachers, we tell them to, conduct workshop for various teachers, various principals. For the students, they conduct a lot of workshops. This will give them a growth and they feel also very good about it. And the best ones, that means the ones who really work hard and walk that extra mile, are always elevated in the form of, vice principals or headmistresses or senior mistresses or coordinators, HOD, subject in charge. So they have been brought up to various positions. So that will definitely motivate them. So that reward is definitely there for the teachers. And for team building, we organize, outing for the teachers. And the Saturdays when teachers are working, we tell them that first 1 hour, they need to spend time in the activity which they like the most. They can play any sport. They can go for dance classes. They can go for music classes. We have Zumba classes happening, cooking classes, art and craft, anything that they want. 1 hour they need to spend what they love the most. And then get into your routine of meetings and things like that. And be happy always. Problems come. At the end of the tunnel, there is always a bright light. So we tell them, whenever you have a problem, come to us and speak. So whatever best we can do, we can always tell them. And tell them, see, it is a passing moment. In everybody's life, there is those tough moments come. But don't give up so easily. Face it and life will take you further.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for having a conversation with me here. Wonderful having you. Thank you, dear teachers. Stay tuned for more.